Some bastard just splashed me on the road. Look. I mean, that's just not fair.
It's okay. Lots of cheese to cheer myself up. I just travelled back in time, because that hasn't happened yet. So I guess I'm a Time Lord, really. Today is a vlog of many things, and the first one being that yesterday I discovered this channel on YouTube, which I link at the bottom, which is for the Green brothers, John and Hank Green, and it's called Project Nerdfighter, and the Nerdfighters are the group of people who follow John and Hank Green, and all of them obviously love, well, I'd assume, love John Green's books, as I do. And I discovered this channel, and they're trying to put together, there's two people, I think they also vlog as well, one of them definitely does, and they're trying to put together a thank you book for John and Hank, and they're trying to get all the Nerdfighters to sign it, so they can put it into a book and send it to them. And I thought this was an amazing idea, so if any of the people who follow me, and hello new subscribers, because I've got a few new ones, but if any of you consider yourselves Nerdfighters, or if you don't, but you like me, I'd hope you'd like their videos, because they've inspired me a lot. I'll link the Vlog Brothers as well, so go watch them, become a Nerdfighter, then you can sign the book. The second thing is, I became an internet minister yesterday. I mean, I just went online, I blogged about it, click the blog. It's really easy. Now, I don't know if I can actually do anything, but it took me less than a minute, and I can now use the title Reverend on any form, and it was just amazingly easy. And I just read a Yahoo Answers answer about if I'm actually allowed to do anything, and someone was really sort of high and mighty about how you're not a real minister, you can't do anything, and obviously I'm not taking it seriously. Like, I won't be performing any funerals or absolving people of sins. But what if people do believe in that? I don't really see what the difference is. If they do believe in it, they said it's legal in America, but in Europe we have some standards. Standards of what? I don't fully understand that. So if you do understand that, then send me a comment back, because obviously I believe in the right that everyone has a right to believe what they like, no matter what that is. If I did make a religion, it would be, the only rule would be, treat everyone good, you'll be fine. And obviously if you treat people badly, which obviously if you're a Satanist, you might kill them. If you just treat people good, and if the religion teaches you to treat people good, then I don't see a problem with that. So I didn't really understand that person's anger at the whole internet minister thing. I think a lot of people do it in America so they can marry their friends, like Joey did in Friends. And I think it's a nice idea. And obviously some people that's not going to feel very official, but I don't see the problem in people doing that. I don't see the sense in being high and mighty about it either. Another interesting thing is, yesterday I found out the chief editor of FHM magazine he only looks a little bit older than me, and he followed me back on Twitter, so I was very happy. So I sent FHM an idea for a feature, being my blog. I really hope I get in there, because I think that's what I want to do. I think I'd love to be a journalist or something in it, because I just love writing my blog, and I love getting interested in something that I didn't really have interest in before, and it's an ability to be creative on the spot, and it doesn't take very long to write an article, but I can be creative and I can be as inventive as I want with the subject that I'm interested in, and it helps me broaden my horizons, and that's what I love. So I'd love to do that in my life as a career. This made me think of a quote I found yesterday, which made me hate this person even more. There was a bloke in the Romantic period called Jean-Jacques Rousseau, and he wrote this book about how you should live and how everyone should go and live in the mountains, in this fictitious little village up in the mountains, and everyone was pure there, and they were with nature, and everyone was perfect. And I basically think this guy was a massive numpty. He'd never been to Switzerland, he'd never been to this village, he just made it up, among other things. And I just think he's a massive idiot. And he came up with a quote, which I wrote on a Shakespeare post-it. They're called Much Ado About Nothings. He wrote that I hate books. They only teach us to talk about things we know nothing about. And I've put under the quote, idiot. Because he is an idiot. I mean, yes, they teach you something you know nothing about. That's the point. If you don't know anything about it, you read a book about it, or now you go and look it up on Wikipedia, or you literally go and search for it on the internet, or you ask someone. That's the point of being a human, surely. You want to find out as much as you can about life. That's why I love the article thing, because I can go and research something that I don't really know anything about. That's why I love my dissertation. That's why I'd be excited to do a PhD, because a lot of people will go 80,000 word paper, crazy, but I go, wow, 80,000 words to talk about what I like, that's amazing. And he's completely against that. He's completely against broadening your horizons, and I think that's ridiculous. And that kind of links to people who reject other religions, I think, because surely you want to broaden your horizons in that respect so you get a full understanding. That's what I want to do. I'd like to have the full picture before I make a judgment on anything. Not that I'd say being religious is a bad way to live. Of course it's not. If you believe in it, that's perfect. That's great for you. But I think everyone would benefit from broadening their horizons and have a full understanding of everything. So now I'm going to go outside in the rain to get some ingredients, because I'm cooking my dad a coffee and walnut cake for Father's Day / his birthday. I won't tell you how old he is, but that'd be rude. But I'm going to brave the rain. So I shall see you next time.
This road smells like poo.